What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
First thing, the language. In Sweden, they speak svenska, Swedish, okay? But what's cool is they all speak English super well here. So that's what makes it a great vacation destination for people that want to go to a non-English speaking country but have English spoken everywhere. You'll be fine, okay? Some of the basic words you need to know. Hey is hi, hey do is bye, tuck is thank you. You'll be fine, okay? So that's about all you need because they'll understand right away. They're like, you're not from around here. Switching to perfect English, you'll be fine. Unlike the U.S. where no one will speak Swedish and basically you're speaking English and that's about it, okay? Now the second thing I want to talk about is money. Now if you want to get money out, here they kind of prefer credit cards or debit cards that have the chip in it. So make sure if you're taking your credit card and your debit card, you have a PIN number. Okay, you need the PIN number to make your purchases. Sometimes you can do it and you can sign, but it's best if you have a PIN number just in case. Makes things move along a lot faster. So kind of credit card is more king than cash, but they do have cash here, and it's called the krona. Okay, if you look in the newspaper, it'll say SEK, but when you look at prices, it'll have 10 and then KR at the end. Now the exchange rate, I mean, this is middle of 2015. The exchange rate's about 8 krona to the dollar. Okay, something about there to give you a rough idea of the price. In terms of prices in general, I think Sweden's about 20 to 30% more expensive than the US for food, lodging, and these kind of things, because it's not a super cheap place to go, but it is, a cool place to go, but it's not the cheapest one. Now in terms of the currency, they do have bills and they have coins. Bills, you might see a 1,000 krona note, but very rarely. Like if someone gives that to you, pay attention, ask for two 500s, well, 500 krona notes, 100 krona notes, 50 krona notes, and 20 krona notes. Okay, and then they do have coins, and there's a 10 crown, or there's a 10 krona coin. It's a little like copper-looking one. Okay, then there's a 5 crown, or a 5 krona coin, a 1 krona coin, and then they have like a 50-cent piece, which I've really never ever seen, so you're probably not going to see it either. But that's the kind of money they have here, but most likely you're going to be using your card to pay, and that's just fine. Now if you want ATMs, they're all around the cities. You have no problem getting money out that way. It's usually a good deal if you use your debit card to get a best exchange rate. There are a few exchange houses, but not very many, so you're probably going to go through your bank. So make sure you call your bank and credit card to let them know you're going to Sweden, so your cards work here. Now,
right, that's what I was just thinking, because that fraud alert going to hit. You're like, hello, we got to purchase all the way in Sweden. We're going to lock your account, Ms. Demouchet, just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't speak that into existence with our name now.
Heck nah. You're right. No, but you're right, dude. You have to make sure you do call your banks regardless anytime you're leaving your country, man.
Yeah. Not just that, state too.
Yeah, state, that's crazy. State to state.
And one of the things you look at in terms of money is if we're going out to eat, like I said, 20-30% more, so $20, $25 for a meal, it's normal price per person. And you might ask, do I tip? Well, some places will say no, you don't tip, but I would say your tipping here should be about 5%. Okay, you don't have to go any higher than that. 5% is fine. If you don't tip, no one's going to come after you, but here about 5% you should be fine. All right. Now, in terms of when you are tipping, you're tipping about the things you're going to eat. Now, what are you going to eat here? Now, Stockholm has amazing restaurants, but it's not always Swedish food that has the amazing food, okay? There's a lot of great international cuisine in Sweden, especially in Stockholm, but if you want to have Swedish food, yes, you do have your Swedish meatballs, but they just call them meatballs here for some reason, and you'll have like gravy with it. You're going to see a lot of potatoes, a lot of little tiny potatoes you'll see, boiled potatoes. Just smash them up, put some butter on it. Fantastic. Then, of course, this sill, or herring. It might be pickled. It might be
I got to mention this one time. One thing I would never probably do ever again is go to another location and look for our restaurants. I remember one day we went to a different state, and it's a long time ago, because y'all know we talk about we talk about McDonald's, and we like different restaurants we haven't been, but we had a McDonald's drive-through pickup, and our hot and spicy wasn't the same.
Not at all.
Not at all. It wasn't hitting like it was supposed to. So yeah, I'm definitely going for the food. Like what you guys call food, I want that off the back.
We learned the hard way.
Yeah, we did. Huh, baby? It was a little different. Yeah.
Kinds of different ways they cook it. You got these crispy cracker bread called knäckebröd, which is pretty good. You put it with butter on there. There's all kinds of stuff on here. But we have a video on what you should eat when you're here. Go check that one out. Oh, snops. You want to have a little snop or schnapp. That's what you have with your herring. Anyway, In terms of when you go out to eat, you might think about the service quality here. Now, Sweden has pretty crappy service, okay?
Oh.
It's not very friendly, it's not very helpful. But the thing is, it's not that the people aren't friendly and helpful. You have to ask for their help. Okay, if you ask for them to help, they'll be glad to help you. If you're going to ask the waiter for something, they'll be glad to explain it to you, no problem. But they're not going to go out of their way to do it. You have to ask for it. That's why some people think the Swedes are a little kind of odd or rude or something like that. They're not odd or rude, you just have to ask them. Okay, they're a little more reserved and shy than rude. Another thing we like to do is when we're going on vacation, we like to drink. And the Swedes do like to drink.
Before that, but are we looking for services to keep coming to the table, though?
No.
I don't think not too many people care about that.
We're used to it.
We are used to it, yeah.
But no, sometimes we just want to enjoy our meal.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the services when they come back and have conversations, just checking on you and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think we're looking for services to keep coming to the table like back though, every second, you know?
Right.
So.
Now the beer's not super fantastic here, so if you want to go buy harder stuff, you can't just go to the local 7-Eleven and get some vodka or some tequila or whatever it is you like to drink. You have to go to Systembolaget, which is the government-owned liquor store. And if you want to have a party on a Saturday, make sure you're getting your liquor purchases done by 1 o'clock because they're closed and they're not open on Sunday. So they are pretty strict about buying hard alcohol. My backpackers through Europe, a lot of them are a little upset because they're trying to go buy alcohol or go to clubs, and some clubs you have to be 20 or 23 to get in, so you should know that. Also, if you're going to go out here, they do have face control at the clubs, where if you don't look the part, you don't dress the part, they're not going to let you in. So be prepared for that. It's not whoever's waiting in line.
See, now, you got a story like that, see? Where you went to the club, you didn't dress the part?
Oh, no, baby. You know I'm a dress to the T.
Come on, man. Really?
I may look like I'm dressed in the same thing every single day on purpose on camera.
Yeah.
But when I'm stepping out, I'm stepping out.
Bruh.
Okay?
Bro, I got turned around for wearing a snapback, bro. They say we can't wear hats in here. And my car was parked way, way to the back by the track, so I had to walk.
Why are you going into a building with a snapback?
Well, it was part of the fit.
Oh.
Everything was going together. It was the blend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a smooth transition. So when I saw you, I would have just, you know, how you doing, man? I would have hit one of them.
But now, you know, you a man.
Yeah.
That's when you was a young adult.
Yeah.
Right,
You got that. You got that.
You almost.
Chill.
I'm not
chill. We're young, y'all. We're hip still. No, I'm joking.
Thing you should know about here in Sweden versus the U.S. Well, actually, they're kind of the same. People do wait in line here, but make sure you get right up on them because someone else will come in there because they'll think, oh, you're not in line. I'm just going to pop in front of you. That's happened to quite a few times at the breakfast buffet, at the hotel, and other places. So you've got that to look out for. So now,
talk to us. So how do you handle the situation? Someone jump in front of you? Do they move with this, you know, with respect, or do it's a conversation you gotta have?
Is it like here where we be like, I know you didn't just cut.
That strong finger hit you with that. Yo,
we've been waiting in this line.
I'm in line right here. Back. You might want to move a little. Like, I gotta know how they would handle that.
We so rude. I don't do that. I would just say, you know, I've been standing here.
Yeah.
You know, there's a line. There's where the line starts. All the way back there. We all waiting in the line. Okay. I wait. You know.
Or you know how some people hit you with that, like with their kids or whatnot. You be like, you just cut my kids.
Right.
Like, then make it real sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Make them think twice about their next response.
Let's look at some shopping things and some things here. If you're going to go shopping here, actually, stores are open on Sunday in Sweden. Oh my God. In Europe, shopping on Sunday, I know it's crazy, but they actually do have Sunday shopping hours here in Sweden, which is really cool. Now, in terms of things you might need, you might want to plug in somewhere. The plugs here, you know, in the US we have the two ones like this. Well, here in Sweden it's like all of continental Europe, it's two circle ones like that, okay? To give you an idea of what's on there. Your phones, your tablets, your laptops will all be fine. You just need a little converter, plug it in, you're good to go. Now, a lot of times people think, oh, am I going to be worried? I mean, will my laptop get stolen or my phone get stolen? Sweden is super safe. You will be totally fine here. No one's going to rob you. No one's going to take your stuff. You'll be okay. Now, I'm not saying don't pay attention. I'm just saying you don't have to be overly cautious all the time, worrying, is that person going to take my bag? Is that person going to take my stuff? No, it's very safe here in Sweden, and that's one of the nice things about it is you don't have to worry. And they speak English really well, so it makes it a really nice, easy transfer from going to UK, where they speak English, to a country that doesn't speak English as a native language, but you'll still be okay here, all right? Now, next thing I want to talk about is transport. They do have a very good public transport system here to get you wherever you want to go, but the thing is, the Swedes will tell you, it's usually running late. That's okay. It'll still get you where you want to go, and the tickets can be very expensive, and sometimes getting the tickets can be a bit of a pain. For example, here in Stockholm, trying to get the card that you can load up to ride the buses, metros, and stuff like that can be a bit frustrating. And the last, and probably most important thing for some people, are the toilets here in Sweden. Yes, they're normal sit-down toilets. You're totally fine. The only thing I'd let you to know is if you're going to be doing
Public
some
toilets.
business there, it's not like in the US where you just push it once and it goes away. Here, sometimes you actually have to push it and hold it down, and then it's till all the water flushes it down. Doesn't happen all the time, but you might want to pay attention because you don't want to leave a surprise for the person after you. Another thing with the toilets, if you're looking for public toilets, there are not a lot of them out there in Sweden, and if you do find one, a lot of times you're going to have to pay like 10 crowns or 10 krona to use it, so just be ready for that. So have some, maybe 5 crowns to get in there, but it's not always that way, but just be prepared. So like that's why, you know, I carry the coins in my pocket just in case. You know, I've got a 10 and a 5 just in case, whatever the price is. So I hope that helps you know a little bit more.
Yeah, he always dropping great gems. Whenever he's going outside the country, make sure y'all check his channel out. The last one was funny. I didn't think he was gonna go into detail about how the toilets work.
Right, because at first
You
I'm
know?
like, what's wrong with the toilet?
I think we all gonna know. Just keep flushing them.
We're going to stand there.
We're gonna get it together. Like,
We
I'm
gonna
just saying,
stand.
I didn't think he was gonna go into depth about that one, but it was interesting. Yeah. When it comes to toilets, like I don't think we ever just paying for we never pay for a restroom.
No.
Never pay for a restroom. They have, but they do have some locations where they say this is only for
their
the people,
guests.
the guests that's in the building or whatnot. But like gas stations
But
or
paying, no.
buildings that you can work in.
At a truck stop, you pay there, but that's truckers.
Yeah, but I don't think they got like
Yeah.
a toilet outside.
Yeah, so that's good for, you know, the U.S. people to know when
Yes.
going to Sweden. Because we
facts.
would surely be sitting by that toilet. Like, Dion, come help me with this toilet. That was so funny to me.
It was funny.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.